He's the tallest man on the radio, so sit right back and enjoy the show. Flying through the air like a ballistic missile. Here's your host, Ben Kissel.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to the Ben Kissel channel. I'm Ben Kissel, joined for the month of June with Cheiknar Letang.
All right, how y'all doing?
Doing pretty good, Shake, thank you. And my friend, perhaps you've listened to the political program, my friend Kyle Plouffe.
What's up, everybody?
Is with us as well. If he's a little tired, it's because he has a child.
Yes.
And that kid is driving you nuts.
It is, yeah.
Well, all right. You can't put it back in the womb. It's 5 weeks old. I think the baby is onto something.
Yeah?
Every night you should cry.
Yeah.
All night long.
Nice, good cry.
He's 5 weeks old now, so he's realizing this shit isn't going to end.
Yeah, this is every day now.
Every day. That was one of my first memories I ever had when I was like 3 or 4 years old. I remember waking up one day and I was just devastated.
Again.
You got to do it every day.
Yeah.
Groundhog's Day.
Yeah.
Every freaking day. My least two favorite things to do, go to bed and wake up.
Yep.
I think it's called hell.
Yeah.
That's what we're all living in right now.
Do it, baby.
Well, you know what? Because we're all living in hell, we have to have some positive news.
All right.
A lot of folks have been telling me, I want to hear some good stories. Mostly we talk about, well, a lot of food, obviously stabbings, injuries, maybe sports every now and again, kind of, sort of. But today, let's just talk about positive news stories that make you feel good.
All right.
Start the weekend off right.
Start the weekend off correctly. Absolutely. So there was a dude in Northern California, and this is according to goodnewsnetwork.com. And I just want to read the first sentence because I think it's kind of funny. So a hunter in Northern California stumbled upon a queer sight. Huh, isn't that interesting? What could that be, you ask? Cheiknar this weekend? Maybe. No. It was a donkey hanging out with a herd of elk because the other donkeys didn't like that donkey, and the donkey needed to have friends. He was kicked out of a friend group, perhaps over lies and manipulations. So the donkey said, you know what, fine. I might be a jackass, but I'm going to go find me some new friends. And dare I say, he found himself a bunch of elk. So now he just hangs out. He's just one of them. They're licking balls, sniffing butts, and I don't even know if these elks know it's a damn donkey. Yeah. Where's Shrek?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. That sounds like a perfect weekend.
This isn't going to end with the hunter killing them all, is it?
Well, it's not a Disney movie.
Yeah.
So I don't think so. Nothing bad is going to happen.
All right.
This is good news.
Okay.
Yes. I mean, he was born as a donkey, so probably in a past life he was a prince, and then a painting was made of him, and everyone's like, I think that painting is summoning the devil. Did you see King Charles's self-portrait?
Oh, God.
No, I saw it. You never saw that portrait? Mm-mm. It's horrible, bro. It's like pink, and he looks like he's covered in blood. You know, the blood of your people, as a matter of fact. All the land that the British colonized. And I watched this little video. They flipped the painting over, right? And then they put it side by side. You can see the devil in it.
Oh, yeah.
This is recently?
Yeah, relatively recently, like 3 or 4 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that dude doesn't... The Prince, King Charles, which is disgusting to even say. There's only one king, and we know that's Burger King.
Yeah, that's right.
This is America. King Charles, he doesn't put his own toothpaste on his toothbrush.
No.
Swear to God.
Does he brush his own teeth?
Probably not.
Well, they're British.
Probably not. Yeah, he might be a little bit like Andre the Giant, which I just found out never brushed his teeth.
Yeah,
And then Andre had to go to the dentist one day, and he heard the drill. We watched this together, didn't we, Kyle?
Yeah.
He went to the dentist one day, and they did like, where it does sound like they were about to, scoop your brain out and serve it to some, series of horny cannibals out in some doom somewhere. But he freaked out, destroyed the entire dentist office, and was like, I'm out of here. Yeah. No one cleans Andre's teeth.
All right.
So
not even him.
Not even him. I think King Charles's case, you want to have a nice clean grill. You want a nice clean tongue. So when you're eating the flesh of babies, such as your child, which by the way, you could get a top dollar for at 5 weeks.
The adrenochrome. Yeah.
Have you had anyone sniffing around?
The Illuminati might be abound. We don't know.
Buddy, we got to get our numbers up.
Yeah.
We need to get this show going through the roof. You got a 5-week-old.
Sell that adrenochrome.
He won't even know.
What is that?
That's what they say, like the Illuminati eats, and it's in the blood.
You know, like how you eat a crawfish, you snap. They do that with a baby's arm.
A baby's neck.
Yeah. Then They were like, and we love children.
Yeah, that's why the politicians live forever.
Yeah, that's why they live forever. And that's why Nickelodeon's programming is so great.
Right. It's the secret sauce.
Yeah.
Adrenochrome.
So you're telling me it only took 55-week-old children to be murdered and eaten by the executives of Nickelodeon to give us all that?
I want 100 next week.
I think it was worth it.
Yeah.
We're doing positivity and happiness.
Oh, that's right. God dang, I'm sorry, Shake. All right, see, I'm trying. I've been so fucking depressed this week. So I was like, oh yeah, let's do something nice. Next thing you know, I'm like, hey, Kyle, have you thought about selling your baby to get our numbers up with this show that we're doing for fun?
Oh, man.
All right. So this guy, his name was Dave Drury. Oh, well, you just get a DUI immediately.
Yeah.
If you're pulled over, you're like, what's your name? My name is Dave Drury. Excuse me?
Just fucking that up right off the top.
By the way, it is positive news. And Justin Timberlake, you know what's positive about him getting his Dewey? He's just like us.
He's just a Memphis boy.
I got my Dewey at 19. He got his at 42. A lot of people making fun of him with that mugshot. You know, I thought it was a pretty solid drunk mugshot.
Yeah.
So it was a DUI.
It was a Dewey.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he was in the Hamptons. He was partying, and evidently he was having one of those nights where he was like obviously cut off from his boys.
Yeah,
by his boys, and then he was just going around to random tables. Anyone who went up to go to the bathroom, he was just taking a drink, slamming it down and shit. A person said they came back to their seat. They're like, Justin, that's my drink. Can you imagine how blessed you are to have Justin Timberlake drunkenly slam your martini?
Yeah,
I would just be thrilled. Definitely the most successful of all the boy band performers. I'm not against the boy bands. I was when I was a child.
Yeah.
You know, I was listening to my heavy metal.
Yeah.
But as I've grown, boy bands, they served a purpose. And I think JT, probably the most talented of any of the boy band characters.
Yeah. They served Luke Perlman. That's who they served.
Yeah. By the way, check out Death and Entertainment. I believe that in an episode on old Lou. I was on that one.
You
Was I
were,
on that one? Yeah, I forget. I forget. Lou Pearlman. All right. The old pearl necklace. That's what they used to call hanging out with him.
Yeah.
And when you got that pearl necklace, my friend, you were about to be the next big thing in a boy band until he stole all your money and got incarcerated.
Yeah.
So, Dave Drury, he's a local over at Clear Lake. So it's a nice lake. You can see to the bottom. And he said, oh, what's going on? Something is crazy. Drury and his wife, they looked to a nearby territory, and what did they find? A damn donkey hanging out with a bunch of elk. So isn't that exciting? This is what he wrote. He says, I bumped into a herd of elk that have adopted a donkey. Did they adopt a donkey, or did the donkey adopt a herd of elk? We simply don't know. And he says, I can't get over seeing it, and I'm amazed that the donkey looks happy and healthy. So isn't that amazing? He thought the donkey was going to be sad and beaten down and sort of treated.
Was accepted.
He was accepted by the elk.
It's no
It's a good
Eeyore.
feeling.
Not at all, Eeyore.
Is there a shot of that? Like the donkey hanging out with the elks?
You want a picture?
Oh, yeah,
You want
I'd like
evidence?
just a
All
visual.
right, we'll pop that up there.
Yep, don't believe it.
You don't believe that? You don't believe that? You believe it now?
I believe it now.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a lovely actually shot. It's a feel good shot.
He always needs his evidence. I've said so many things on this show that have never been fact checked.
Yeah.
But finally, that's called the fact check.
There we go.
The animal kingdom.
Yep.
Bring the best out of you.
So this dude's hanging out with his wife and Mrs. Drury. Oh, the Drury family.
Yeah.
You can only imagine how fun it is at Christmas over there. I can see a lot of eggnog, and I can imagine they live in a gingerbread house. So Mrs. Drury says he's living his best life. He's happy, he's healthy, and it was just a relief. So I guess they were worried about donkeys in general, and they saw one hanging out with a bunch of elk.
There you go.
We have no idea if he's their servant or what they're doing. Maybe he's kind of like the movie Get Out. And the elk sort of...
trap.
Yeah, maybe. By the way, we talked about this before the show, and it's a positive episode. But we had celebrated Juneteenth.
Yeah.
And I did abruptly blurb out Juneteenth as bullshit, but I only said that because I didn't realize that it celebrates 2 years after slavery ended, when people finally told the fucking slaves they don't have to be slaves anymore.
Yes.
Jeez.
Isn't it? What, 2 years?
Yes. They were milking the labor as much as they could.
Oh my God. I would be so pissed.
Well,
I'd just
they
be
were.
so, yeah, they must have been pissed. But now
Actually, probably not. They were just happy to hear that we were free. You don't have time to
2
be
years.
pissed.
It wasn't like that. I mean, it was a long time ago, but they had boats. We had ways to get around.
Yep.
Just a long game of telephone from Washington, D.C. going to Arkansas.
Didn't have social media back then.
No.
I think that definitely would have changed the game.
Meditation's bullshit.
Yeah.
I mean, you can just imagine the jackass slave owners like, just don't tell them yet.
Yeah.
Like, do you think they're ever going to learn, or it's like it's over?
Yeah.
Then just keep it down, Tom. What bullshit is that?
Yep.
Now we get half off jeans.
2 years. Yeah, half off James. Oh my
Discount for
god.
Juneteenth?
Yeah, I know there's got to be it somewhere.
Oh, shit.
I mean,
Monetize that one, too.
it's the way this country works. We're just like, well, we'll just celebrate it 300 years later.
Yeah.
Don't worry, everyone. We're going to have a day off in a couple of years.
Yeah.
That holiday could be taken away, too. At some point.
They can take it anytime they want. They can take all of our holidays away except for fucking Christmas.
Yeah.
Which doesn't Starbucks do that every year anyway?
Take it over.
Yeah, something like
Some
that.
great cups from Starbucks during Christmas, actually. Complimentary stuff.
Why?
They just gave it to me, just like some nice Christmassy cups.
Hell yeah.
They just gave you cups?
Yeah.
Did you just rob a Starbucks?
No.
Wait, I've never given. So you just went into a store
To buy some coffee.
and you came out with things that you didn't pay for.
Yes.
And they gave it to you.
They gave it. Put that in air quotes.
Wow.
I've seen some videos of you.
Day after Juneteenth, he's accusing him of robbing stores. This is nuts.
Yep.
I'm getting my share, damn it.
Yes, indeed. I always have a trash bag on me just in case. So anyway, the Drury's, they have since adopted many new donkeys. So they're donkey lovers. And that's not a racial slur.
Yeah.
And I don't want anyone to come after me.
That's a good one, you fucking donkey lover.
Yeah, donkey, if you ever call me Polish again, I'll kill you.
It depends on how you say it.
So they've adopted a bunch of new donkeys, and Diesel, would be 8 years old. So I think that's the name of the donkey, is Diesel the donkey. So that's kind of cute there, until it gets protested on by the Stop Oil people, and they spray him orange.
I like to think it's because he has huge tits.
Let me check.
Diesel titties.
Let me just see a little zoom in there. No, but also no penis.
Ah.
So Diesel is a lady donkey.
Okay.
You know, isn't it funny? Sometimes you think of animals.
Diesel ass.
Diesel ass.
Okay, we got it.
Definitely that. Heller. Watch out. You better watch out, Megan the Stallion.
Yeah.
Megan the Donkey is coming. And it's going to be rough. She is so hot, by the way.
Who, Megan the Stallion?
Megan the Stallion. Yeah. A different taste in women.
You never like my wife's shirt. But like, yeah, that's all right.
So
Showing pictures.
long, lanky, white.
Do you?
Yep. All right. Well, speaking of white women, remember that black dude who was in the park and he was looking at birds, and then that white gal was like, "He's attacking me!"
Oh,
and the whole time he was filming her, be like, "Obviously, I'm not."
Yeah.
Wow. Tale as old as time. This is again a positive news episode. He is now landed a show on the National Geographic Channel, and it's become so this is a beautiful culmination of 4 years of creative work spawned in the wake of the Central Park, what they call Karen. Now, I'm going to say this as well. I think that there's some great Karens out there.
Sure.
And I do want to defend good Karens. We know some comedian friends named Karen.
Sure.
She has fans, only fans.
Yeah.
And a fantastic amount of money because of it.
Yeah.
Good for her. So to all the good Karens out there, I'm sorry what bad Karens have done.
Yeah.
Because you don't deserve that.
Yeah.
And I think that there could be, I could see, I think Trish might be a better name than a Karen.
For a shitty Karen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. I could just see him like being like a bartender at a brothel who steals all the ladies' tips. I don't know. I feel like there's got to be some good Karens out there. But anyway, this chick, what we used to call her just a bitch. Right?
Yeah.
So we'll call her the Central Park Baron, the old bitch Karen.
Yeah.
Anyway, so she tried to get this guy in big amounts of trouble, by the way. So he produced a book, a television show, and a graphic novel series. And now, again, he has his own show where I guess he just watches birds. So isn't that exciting to watch someone watch birds? It's kind of like mukbang.
Yeah.
For even people who have less sex.
Yeah.
You know, I read the story, and it is positive because, you know, he was demonized, criticized, crucified. And he said, you know what? No, I'm coming back. I'm going to go and I'm going to get my own TV show. But I'm not going to watch it.
Yeah.
No,
I would watch it if he had someone in the background being like, "Excuse me, excuse me, what are you doing?"
Yeah, if he was getting roasted by like 30 white women, well, he's trying to watch a damn bird.
That's a reality show that might come.
Yeah.
I think it already exists. Golden Bachelor or something like that. It's one of those shows. Anyway, that's technically a nice story.
It is, yeah. He made some progress.
All right, let's move on to dog. Do we have a dog here? Broski, can you show yourself? We got a dog in studio today.
Doggy dog.
This is our boy's dog. And here's Broski. He's super cute. So you got to check him out. That's Blake's dog. Blake is the man behind the camera.
Yeah.
He's the one that you can all complain to. Oh, you have a complaint? Send it to Blake. Blake in the old complaint department. Why does Ben look so bad? I don't know. I'm working on it. Been eating a lot more popcorn lately.
Nice.
Yeah, I think that's really the key.
That's the secret?
Yes, because if you look at popcorn before it's popped, it's very bad for you.
Oh.
But apparently when it's popped, it's less bad for you. Even the butter stuff.
Right.
Isn't that interesting?
I thought the corn was good.
What's it?
Not good anymore?
Well, they say the bag gives you cancer
Oh, shit.
in the popcorn microwave.
Oh, yeah,
They say
yeah,
that gives you cancer, but
Everything gives us
I
cancer.
lick it. Yeah. I'll shove it in my ass right now if I can get cancer. I was having breast sensitivity the other day. My nipple was sensitive right here. And I was like, with any luck. Just God, kill me now. And I mean that. That's not like, he's just being funny. He's scared to death.
Having so much fun in life, it's hard to buy it. You just got so much more life to give.
Me?
Yeah.
But you know the truth on that. Come on now. Come on.
Positive episode.
Juneteenth.
The sweet relief of
live for
death
2
is coming.
years. Gotta sell
gotta
this
keep
baby.
coming back to it. We gotta keep coming back to it.
Yeah,
Hold
so-
each other accountable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm holding Kyle's baby accountable. Where's the money, baby? How much money are you spending on that baby a week?
Oh, a lot.
A lot of money.
To even count.
And you're not even you're not sleeping. You're not doing anything. Get this baby out of here. I love him. I truly
here
love him.
first.
I love that baby so much. But they see the bad sides. I get to hold the baby, and then he like kind of farts or something. I'm like, baby back.
Yep.
Give the baby back. Now I have to sing the song. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back.
Chilies.
We know what we're eating after.
Ribs. Oh, yeah. I love some good ribs. Anyway, there was a dog. And this dog, he ran 4 miles to get help for his owner who crashed in an Oregon ravine.
Oh.
Isn't that cute? So the owner of this pickup has one of the dogs and he can thank his life for this dog. He lost control in the mountains of Oregon. And then all of a sudden, this guy was like, gosh darn, I'm about to die. His name is Brandon Garrett, which he sounds like he should have a comedy club that also does like mostly improv. So he says, I think I'm about to die. And then his dog was like, no, buddy, not on my watch. And then according to the statement from the Baker County Sheriff's Office, the dog managed to negotiate. They say negotiate in this good news article. I don't think he was like talking to it.
The dog?
But he said they managed to negotiate 4 miles of wilderness and trails and make it back to the campsite where some of Garrett's family had been staying. So that's pretty impressive. 4 miles for a 4-legged dog.
Yeah.
And he doesn't really know where he's going. He hadn't returned to camp that night, so they were already a little bit worried. Not worried enough to look.
Yeah.
Because they were too busy eating hot dogs and, maybe listening to the new Beyonce country song.
Oh, yeah.
Texas Hold'em.
Around a fire.
They were just like, we're concerned. It's Garrett.
He'll be back.
It's Brandon.
Yeah.
He'll be fine. So Garrett was able to crawl approximately 100 yards from the vehicle where he spent the night on dry ground. The rest of his party did search for him. The family members located his vehicle on the morning of June 3rd, and then they called emergency services. They were like, what's going on here? And then the members of the Baker County Search and Rescue Team, they set up a rescue equipment, and they couldn't find him. And then finally this dog shows up, and the dog is like, I know where he is. Give me 100 treats, and I'll show you. The dog shook him down.
Yeah.
I'm adding that part. I'm adding that. But that's what I would have done if I was a dog.
Hell yeah.
I'm like, baby in a well? Oh? Yeah?
You want me to be a good boy or not?
How much do you want? How much do you want that baby in a well? Do you want to be haunted? and 7 days to live, or we got a couple of
Sounds like a modern dog.
got a couple of jerky treats around here. Yep. So anyway, he is now alive, and the rescue service said that without Garrett's dog, there was a good chance he would have never been found.
Ooh.
Died in the woods, but he didn't die in the woods because of his dog.
Sam's best friend. You guys getting a dog?
We will eventually, but we're trying not to get anyone bit in the face.
My little guy Jerry, you can see it on my Instagram, Ben Kissel 1. Oh yeah, it's so much fun on there. He hung out with your baby boy.
Absolutely.
And
He's a proud dad.
He was a proud dad. And my guy is crazy. Jerry's nuts. He can't come. He can't come to the studio. I wish he could, but Broski's down there and my dog, you've seen him in public. It's just, it's a nightmare. It ruins everything. And I'm sorry, we tried to watch the NBA game and it ruined the whole experience. I'm like, Jake, I'm sorry, bro. I thought he was going to be chill, but he's just horrible. And as soon as Shake saw me walking in to the place where we were going with Jerry, he's like, fuck, this sucks.
He knew it was trouble.
He brought his horrible kid with him.
Yeah.
And you have a great kid, so you can bring your kid.
Yeah.
Does the baby calm him down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think so. A little bit.
Yeah, Jerry totally calmed down. So I think you guys could get a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And that'll be nice for the kid. All right, so let's see here. One of the world's oldest... Oh, this is interesting. One of the world's oldest penguins, and it hatched a new chick.
Oh.
And you know who it did it with? A 26-year-old, a penguin 26-year-olds younger than it.
It's like Belichick.
Yes, it's like Bill Belichick or Cher. Yeah. So it's a great-great-great-grandmother Humboldt penguin. It's in England. So, England, they're always, they play with ages a lot more.
Yeah.
I feel like the English, like an old English lady, like they go out there, they do horrible things to the men at the bars. Don't you feel that way? I just feel like old English women are always horny. Yeah, they're horny.
Shit, I got a big thing for Ellen Mirren, so I mean,
Oh, shit.
I saw Helen Mirren.
that is a good-looking woman. Like,
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. There's just a couple of things about her. And so I saw her at Willie Nelson's 90th birthday party.
Oh, wow.
His 90th. Now he's 91. I don't believe in death until Willie dies. It'll be a sad day.
Yeah.
But anyway, she was giving a little presentation. Apparently, they're very close friends.
Oh.
And just hearing her speak and being around her was pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Yep. Very.
as sexy in person.
Boobs, buddy. Yes, and beautiful and funny and obviously very British.
Thank you, England, for Ellen Mirren.
And Susan Boyle.
Voice of a god.
See that? It all evens out. So, the Susan Boyle's beautiful, by the way.
Yeah?
Am I digging myself a hole?
Yeah.
Okay. So, it turns out this great-great-great-grandmother shacked up with this bird 20 plus her junior. Now, the name of it is Wendy. Wendy surprised everyone at the zoo when during the last breeding season, she paired with a 4-year-old named Nacho.
Whoa.
So, usually you eat the Nacho and then you get the Wendy. But Wendy went right for the Nacho and now she got a baby.
Yep.
So, despite the fact that Wendy's first egg was laid before Y2K had yet been disproven. Do you remember that? When the world was going to end in 2000, but then it didn't, or did it?
Maybe we're all in it.
I think maybe it did.
Yeah. That's where the timeline branched.
My parents still have chili left over from that. Remember that when all of our parents were just like, better get canned goods, world's gonna end.
Yeah.
I'm going to do with that.
Dinty Moore.
Dinty Moore. Good Lord. Definitely Dinty less sex, because after you slam down cans of Dinty Moore, the last thing you want to do is make a baby. But Wendy and Nacho, they didn't have any problem. So they produced a healthy young chick. That's what they call them, chicks.
Oh.
And Wendy has now produced 23 offspring. But for Nacho, it's the first time.
Wow.
So Nacho's first baby.
You got a cougar.
He did get himself a cougar. A cougar.
Even past cougar.
Yeah.
What is that?
What is Cher? I mean, like, Cher who's dating someone that's like
Cher's
40 years or younger.
Yeah,
That's not even
I think she's like
cougar
77. Yeah, cougar. No, she'd be
almost
like,
80.
man, what would that be? Like a kind of like a. I'm trying to think. What's the name of that thing? I'm thinking mall rat, but it's a muskrat. It's a muskrat. I feel like it goes. Yeah, you're like cougar and then muskrat.
All right.
Anyone over 65. Well, that's
Definitely a muskrat.
a muskrat right there.
Oof.
Beautiful, beautiful.
It's 23 kids, my God.
Penguins, including Humboldt penguins, usually only live to be around 30 years old in captivity. So 30 years old in captivity. Maybe you stop killing them at 30.
Yeah.
That seems to be that's what's happening there. So this is according to Dan Trevelyan. He is the senior bird keeper at the Newquay Zoo in Cornwall. So he is definitely not sad. So he says that's why it's a good news episode. So Wendy, this is what he says. He says, Wendy was paired up with the male penguin Jet for a long time. So she went from Jet to Nacho, experiencing different cultures. And with Jet, they produced more than 20 chicks together.
Whoa.
This so Bat still got it.
That's a life.
Yep. When Wendy lost her partner, we didn't necessarily expect for her to pair up with another penguin.
So he died.
Or he just left. His name is Jet. He's cool. He's a cool ass penguin. I'm surprised Jet let him. I can't believe Jet was there for all 20 births. I mean, Jet sounds like, he's got some cigarettes rolled up, and one of them's turned around because it's his lucky cigarette, and he's like, that's the one that doesn't give me cancer. So she lost her partner, and usually people are like, she's not going to pair up again. This is an old muskrat. Mm-hmm. That's what I said.
Here we go.
But Nacho started courting Wendy last year. What's the name of that movie? Old Stinkrag and Young Fuck. What's the name of that movie? Merrill and Hod. Hod and Merrill. Harold and Maude.
Harold Maude, yeah.
It's kind of like Harold and Maude. A little bit. Probably similar. Oh, penguins do shit a lot. So, they just always
shit and fuck.
Have you noticed that in the zoo, the penguin part of the zoo?
Oh, yeah, it's covered.
Yeah.
Oh, nuts.
Stop, bro.
Oh.
How do penguins court each other?
They give them pebbles.
Okay. So let's see. But Nacho started courting Wendy last year, and the two have been devoted to each other ever since. What happens? They had a clutch of eggs last spring. I guess that's a lot of eggs, a clutch of them. But neither of them were successful. Loser eggs. So we are really happy that the pair have a healthy chick this breeding season. So she did have like some geriatric pregnancy stuff going. And then this Nacho was like, come on, have my baby. And she's like, you're no Jet. He's like, I'm Nacho, baby. Let's go. So anyway, that's good news. No word on how the parenting's going. Hopefully they're sleeping more than you are.
They probably are.
Yeah. Do you think it's going to ruin their relationship having a baby?
I don't know. I'll look back on that too.
Your relationship seems to be going well.
I think it's better.
All right. Is it?
I think
you guys are so cute together.
Oh, thank you.
I always support a good relationship.
Yes.
Yes, indeed. All right. Let's see here. Let's do Daniel. What time are we at?
28.
28? Oh, we got plenty of time, boys. Let's go on here. So let's see. How many days of school did you miss?
Growing up, I wasn't allowed to miss any because my mom worked next to the elementary school that I went to. Oh, so I couldn't even try to get out of school ever. Yeah, it was awful.
Why?
I don't know. It was downtown Boston in the North End, right next to the Boston Garden, where the Celtics just won their 18th banner, baby. And
I celebrated for his baby, but now I'm like, oh.
Yeah. She was a nurse at a nursing home, and the Catholic school was right around the corner. So she wanted us to be good Catholic kids.
Wow.
Yeah.
I went to Catholic school myself, so you could never miss. Shake?
I don't know a number, but I do remember when I was in high school, actually, I used to call the school. I went to a Catholic school.
Yep.
High school. And I used
Catholic school boys.
Yeah, look at us.
If I wanted to skip, your parents had to call in and tell them that you weren't going to come in. Otherwise, they would like call work and stuff like that. So I used to call and fake my dad's voice.
Oh, I used to call and fake my mother's. Hi, this is the school. This is Ben's mother. He's going to stay in with me. That's funny, man, because my mom, first of all, her motto was C's get degrees, which is true, although it's mostly C pluses. But then second of all, She just wanted to hang out with me because I was the youngest.
Yeah.
So she'd be like, "Oh, you don't want to go to school today, Ben? Let's go to Piggly Wiggly."
That's
And we
awesome.
go to Piggly Wiggly, and everyone listening knows the stories. It's been, so I would miss at least 2 days a week,
Wow.
which in no way had an impact on anything. I got a college degree. Political science, one of the most difficult degrees you can get while still being an idiot.
Why'd you go into political science?
I love politics. Yeah. I mean, they've completely destroyed our entire country. And my grandfather, he was actually big. He was big in the labor unions. Yes, he opened one of the first labor unions in Africa, as a matter of fact. In Africa.
Holy shit.
So you might take a little interest in that, Sheik.
Let's talk about these things. The things that we're finding out about each other.
I know. And it's before midnight, too.
Yes.
So, a young man in West Virginia, he made it into the local paper. Why? Because from kindergarten through senior year of high school, he never missed one day of class.
Nerd.
That's not possible. You don't get sick
Well,
or sick of school?
not only did he not miss a day of class, I guess this makes sense, but he his GPA is 4.2. So that's like he's taking college classes on top, which my gal friend Joy, she did that. I was like almost dead last in my class. She was valedictorian. We dated a little bit.
Hey.
Very wonderful woman, still a very, very dear friend. But she had like a 4.3, and I'm like, how the fuck do you do that?
Yeah.
Can I have that 0.3, please, so I can graduate on time? Just shave off a little bit on top. What do you need? Anyway, his name is Wyatt Chestnut.
Oh, it sounds like a nerd.
Well, but you would think if he was a nerd, he'd be traumatized and not go to school every day. He went to Riverside High School, and there he has 100% attendance. And speaking with WCH Eyewitness News, so people saw him doing this. Chestnut said that most people don't believe him, but the school district provided him with a certificate in recognition of his accomplishment, which he happily uses to shut down any arguments. So this is his, you know what? You think nerd. I think cocky
Yeah, fuck this
asshole.
shit.
I can't believe there are chestnut deniers out there.
Well, it's crazy.
Performing FOIA requests for his fucking transcripts.
What do you mean? You never made it every day to school. Yes, I did.
I have a certificate.
This kid is not making us feel good about anything. This is Phil Friday.
Well, it's good.
Overachieving fucker. Jeez.
Well, sometimes we have stories where it's like, look at these children all having sex in the bathroom. But this kid made it.
Went to school.
This kid went to school and got a 4.2. He says, anything you do for 18 years in a row, it's pretty hard to do, but I never missed a day. I would like to point out it wasn't 18 years. He started in kindergarten, so that was 5. So at most, it was what?
13.
13,
Yeah.
14, 12.
Yeah.
So he's kind of lying.
Yeah.
And again, very cocky. Along with academic participation, he maintained a robust interest in after-school sports, collecting medals in wrestling, competed in soccer, track and field, and basketball. This is my only concern for this guy, Wyatt Chestnut. Did you peak too early?
I see this as he had the shittiest home life ever. He just did not want to go home.
Right.
So he had to go to school. Then he's like, I'll stay after. I'll wrestle. Anybody want to play tic-tac-toe?
Right. I mean, this is a big problem for a lot of people that excel early on in life. That's why I'm waiting until I'm 50.
Yeah.
And then move to the moon. I'm going to be like Lucille Ball.
You got a big plan?
I'm going to the moon. No, I'm going to take a cruise. I'm going to go in the high seas for a couple of years.
There you go.
Get an eye patch and gambling habits.
Don't become a pirate?
Yeah. Hey, give me your coins. No one uses coins anymore. Can you Zelle me?
Yeah.
Hey, never mind. Do you have Venmo or Zelle?
Speaking of coins, I'm realizing like these parking meters don't take coins anymore.
No, that's all card.
But they still have the coin thing, but it just doesn't operate because I still have a lot of quarters.
Yep.
And so I tried parking, it was like a couple of days ago. I took some quarters and I put it in. Nothing registered.
Nothing.
No
Did you
green
get your
light.
quarters back?
Wow.
No.
Nope.
The man.
I'm allergic to government overreach.
This bullshit.
That's horrible. You didn't get your coins back.
No. I did not. And I was a little pissed about that too.
I would be pissed.
I value my quarters.
Absolutely.
Yeah. At 25 cents.
And I kept them in there for parking because when I first moved to LA, I got a shit ton of parking tickets that I could not pay. So I learned
right.
from that.
Yep.
Thank you.
So Wyatt Chestnut says, a lot of trips I missed out on and a lot of sick days I just rested my head on the desk instead of in bed. So he was showing up to class all sick and snotty.
He was getting everybody else fucked up.
He said, noting that thanks to what he believes to be a strong immune system, there weren't many. Get out of here, you sick little bastard.
Yeah.
Along with academic participation, again, he did all of these other things. On the summer and weekends, he would do wild and wonderful countryside stuff in West Virginia, like fish, hunt, and go camping, where he built up a collection of mineral samples. I'm getting angry.
This is autism.
I mean, and that's great. And we love our autistic people. I'm ADHD to like the billionth, so we all have something going on. But, why am I celebrating this guy?
Is there a girlfriend in there somewhere? Or
no, you didn't say
no love story.
Nothing. No, nothing. He wasn't even abused by a teacher.
Shoot.
His aim is to study law enforcement. Oh, that's bad.
He goes from mineral samples to law enforcement. This kid's all over the place.
Oh, he's going to be the most pain in the ass cop. Oh, it's going to be bad. He's going to be like that cop who arrested the firefighter who was stopped on the side of the road helping a fire.
Yeah.
And he literally was like, "You're parked wrong." It's like he's a fucking firefighter fighting a fire.
Yeah.
I do not want Wyatt Chestnut to be a cop.
Officer Chestnut.
Oh, my God.
Deputy Chestnut.
I'm saying this as a civilian who has interactions with cops, but if I was going to be a cop, no one wants Chestnut up. He is going to be such a snitch.
He's ratting on everybody.
Officer LaCroix, he was a little bit late the other day.
He's wearing 2 body cams.
He's 2 body cams. Oh, my God.
On second thought, I might want him to pull me over.
Yeah.
I don't know. You are getting written up for everything. Yeah. Everything. You got a little something on your license plate, and he's like, "I can't fully see it." So anyway, he wants to study law enforcement and biology in college, with the hopes of being a fish and wild game warden. But now in the Midwest, and I think this is West Virginia, but in the Midwest, this is a very powerful position. You can get your ass in prison. You fuck around, you kill the wrong deer, you don't got a tag for it. These wildlife wardens do not mess around.
Yep.
So it is serious. And he says he's going to turn play and passion into a career, which that is just disgusting. But a degree might be the last thing which makes employers want to hire him because they say, look at his perfect attendance record. But even the owner of this place is like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
They're too square. I mean, I don't trust this dude.
No, it seems like he is...
I don't trust him.
Yep. He's tiny. I didn't take a look at him there. He's definitely got the sunglasses on of a cop already.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, do you know why I pulled you over? It's like, why are you asking me? Tell me. Tell me, sir.
They're required to tell you now.
Do they have to tell you?
Yeah. That law just got changed, I think, where they do have to tell you right when they pull you over when they come up to your window.
Because I was always like, oh, do you know why you pulled me over? Is it because you're a chestnut? You get to school every day?
So does this mean they don't ask the question anymore? They just pull up to the window and tell you why they pulled you over?
Well, they'll ask you so that you rat on yourself for something else that you probably didn't do. Or,
I was jerking off my dog in the car.
Yeah.
How'd you guys see that? We didn't. We didn't see that. Anything else? The problem is when you got a dog in the car, I just jerk it off.
That's why his hair's all matted.
Can you just tell me I was speeding, please? Anyway, last story for Feel Good Friday. And again, this is making me angry. A former news reporter recently organized a fundraiser for a 90-year-old Air Force veteran, raising $233,000. That's wonderful. Of course, it's sad that we have to live in a nation where this has to occur. 90 years old, he worked at a Louisiana grocery store. He was found pushing carts in the parking lot in 90-degree weather. This dude's about to die. Who sent out a 90-year-old dude to go collect carts in the parking lot? We've talked about this on previous episodes. This is why you got to put your cart back because it's just this dude taking him in and put him in the right spot. So this is the name of the woman, and this goes back to my previous point. Her name is Karen Swenson. So positive, nice Karen. And she was a New Orleans news anchor, and she met Dylan McCormick at the parking lot of this Matari store. And then he was like, "I'm a veteran," all this stuff. And then Karen was like, "Well, this sucks. You're still working," because he only gets $250. All he needs is $2,500 a month to make ends meet. But he only gets half of that from Social Security, which is why he had to take this job. This is what we want to be protecting, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's an Air Force veteran. He's only getting, what, $1,200 from the government?
And the supermarket's like, hit the asphalt now.
Yeah. You got some carts that have your name on them, buddy. Isn't that funny the way you used to be a war hero? Get out of here, you fucking loser. And then so this chick, Karen Swenson, she was interviewing people in the parking lot. I don't know what the story was. Maybe it was about milk or the price of eggs or...
It's a slow news day, huh, for Karen? Or is it Karen? No, the reporter's not. It's Karen.
No, the reporter is Karen. Yes, it might be a slow news day. Or is it? So she was like, this is sad. We're killing this guy, right? As a society. So let me get a GoFundMe going. The GoFundMe target was $35,000. So she says, he is a veteran of the United States military. It's Memorial Day. It's hot. Mr. McCormick was born in 1933, making him part of the silent generation. Probably actually great for parking carts.
Yeah.
Keep it down. And then so she says, please, America, let us be his voice. We can do this. In 24 hours, the total number, I already said it, but it was $233,000. So that's very sweet.
Wow.
And again, we got to take care of our veterans better. Where's all the, what is it, 800 billion, 900 billion now annually for the Pentagon? Help out this guy, for crying out loud.
Someone kicked the ass of the store owner, too, who was making him do that.
Right? But then I guess, yeah, keep him in the freezer section.
Yeah.
Just in case he dies.
Put him on ice.
Put him near the ice anyways. Roll him near the fake crab or something. You're like, oh, just wait until after the shift. We're going to scare the customers if we bring an ambulance in here. So this is what Swenson wrote in an update. She says, no longer will a 90-year-old veteran have to push shopping carts in triple-digit heat to put food on his table. Should he choose to remain working, it'll be just fine. That's his choice. But I love that, and he deserves that, and he's 90, so hopefully he can have his final couple, $233K.
That's great.
In West Virginia. He should be able to have, what, 5 years off of that.
His kids will be very happy.
His kids better not touch that money. His kids are trash. If my dad was working at 90 pushing carts, I would go get his ass.
Yeah.
And I don't know what I would do, but no, it's not happening.
Yeah.
My dad happily retired at 65 because of rheumatoid arthritis.
Oh.
All right, everyone. There we go. Good News Friday. Thank you all so much for supporting the show. Leave comments. You can go and you can rate and review on the iTunes stuff. And thank you all so much for your kindness and allowing us into your ears and into your homes. And is there anything else, boys? Check out Death and Entertainment. It's a podcast I'm on regularly with Kyle. Yeah. And obviously the political show, which we're going to go do right now. All right, everyone. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Weekend, y'all.